Hear this. Hear this. Hear this. Are you here? Please hear this. We will not fight and kill ourselves for anybody. Please hear this. Cameroon, don't kill yourself for anybody, for no politician. No, they are fighting for themselves. How many of their children are holding guns? Their blood has been enough. Let nobody instigate you. That it's time for church. It's time for church. Don't go to no street. Don't go to no street. Are you hearing what I'm saying? We will not instigate war, a careless war that only kills our own. We want change, not with our blood. Even if it is supposed to be with our blood, we have spilled enough. We have spilled enough. Are you understanding what I'm saying? There are people who may never come back to this country, not because they hate anything, not because they wanted to be troublemakers. Love and passion drove them to take certain action. The actions may not have been right, but it was born from love. We have done many things for the sake of love. In fact, there are people who, for the love of this regime, has done crazy things. Yes, it was for the love of the regime. We don't speak as young boys that don't know what to say. I did gender studies and law. My greatest passion, apart from ministry, in fact, ministry came as an interception. My greatest passion was to be one of the best lawyers this nation ever produced. Human rights law. But we have seen clearly that there is something that needs to change. We don't know where the change is coming from, but we are just doing the best we can. And that's why I say it's very important that you don't go around trying to downplay the input of others and make it senseless. Don't say the opinions of others. This is not the time where everybody must make sense. Everybody is just trying what they can try. If war hits this nation and the regime calls for me to hold gun, I will hold it, even if I don't know how to shoot, because I love the country. This is not the time to say only the experts should talk. No, everybody you see, even the ones that are senseless, are just speaking from love. We saw that truly there are people that love their nation. Some of you may not have traveled enough to see the embarrassment to receive for being Cameroonian only. Do you know how many appointments I have lost simply because I introduced? People received me until they found out I was Cameroonian. I'm telling you with facts. Till today, my nationality is a debate. I know how many opportunities I have lost because of my nationality. And I come back home and I cry. You can't say we should not speak. We are not fighting anybody. We are saying we love this nation too much to allow it to ruin. That's what we are trying to say. Even if what I say doesn't make sense, consider it is from love. These are not the days to make sense. These are the days for everybody to try their best. These are the days for every hand to be on deck. And let me quickly say something to every young Cameroonian here. I went to my polling station to vote, and there was a guy at the polling station whom I know came up to us and said, he was trying to sensitize us on the importance of voting, and the candidate we must vote. So I asked him, what if this candidate fails? What if he doesn't win? He said, this is a good question. This is a good. You see, because as a Cameroonian people, we do not realize that even if we win this election, know what I mean? That even if what we desire comes, this might not be a guarantee for any change. It may not be a guarantee. It means that there must be something that beats the ballot box. There must be an agenda, a plan that is bigger than politics. Do you know how many young people I saw making powerful statements concerning this election? And I asked myself, where have they been? Where have we all been? If we put this energy after elections and we stand together and the Igbo guys have fought this fight for a long time. Nigerian Igbos have fought to have president. They didn't have, but they have produced billionaires. Because if help refuses to come from the east or from the west, we must find help for ourselves. I told you earlier, our parents fought this fight. We cannot continue to fight the same fight. I mean, in the same way. So I asked myself, what if nothing changes? Should we now say we will just sit, we will just look at places? Do you know how many intelligent minds that can come together and produce an awakening for productivity, for value creation? I was talking, this guy said, we have been doing all that. We have not been doing all that. Not been doing all that. To tell you that our help may never come from politics. Just to prove to you, can't you see that we are dealing even with opposition that only shows up when they want power? Is it not true? People are silent for 7 years until their greed shows up. When they are getting closer to throne, they now use us. They give speeches. No impact. How are you a political leader in a nation and we can't see one impact of yours? You are telling us to go and do research. Can the normal grassroots person do research? No, we don't have to do research to find out your impact. We are supposed to feel it. What's the guarantee that you are becoming something? That if you come in, you will not continue to deal with us from where they left us? It's because we don't have choice. If we had choice, it's not you. It will never be you. In a sane nation, it will never be you. It's not even as if we don't reason. There's no choice again. How can you reason out of this? We are forced to choose between two evils. And you know the amazing thing? We don't even know which one is the greater evil. We don't even know. They will come and try to weaponize us, weaponize our pain, and look for a way to smuggle themselves into power and continue from where they left. Unfortunately, we don't have a choice. We must choose. If somebody comes, you don't know where he has been. You don't know where he was. He appears from somewhere as if we're in a romantic relationship. Does a speech that you can tell is riding on the emotions of people's pain. Say it again. If If we had a choice, it will never be these ones. We did not want to choose them. We didn't have a choice. We are choosing from nothing. We are choosing from nothing. And may I say this now? Hear this. We will not fight and kill ourselves for anybody. Please hear this. Cameroon, don't kill yourself for anybody. They are fighting for themselves. How many of their children are holding guns? Their blood has been enough. Let nobody instigate you. That it's time for church. It's time for church. Don't go to no street. Don't go to no street. Are you hearing what I'm saying? We will not instigate war, a careless war that only kills our own. We want change, not with our blood. Even if it is supposed to be with our blood, we have still enough. Don't allow them use speech. One is using gari and sardine, another one is using talk. That's how cheap we have become in their eyes. When the other one finishes with sardine, the other one comes and delivers speech to touch our hearts while we are eating the sardine. Please let no one instigate you to go anywhere. I know when the politicians are finished with us, the prophets come up. We don't have us. We can't rest, sir. We can't rest. So the prophet that has not had anything come to pass is now using us to test his prophetic ministry. Everywhere, everybody is trying to use us. Everybody. Somebody is telling us when we will die. They are using us for prophetic confirmation. That's how far we have gone. Cameroonian youth, listen. I speak as a fellow brother. Listen, even after this, there is a way out for us in this nation. And the way out is to sit down together and walk ourselves into victories in spite of politics, in spite of all these political games. We can walk ourselves out. There are intelligent young men here. If we sit down together and say, what can we do? This same energy we used for election, if we carry the same energy and put it into some creativity. I know that our socioeconomic state is frustrating to any idea, but we can't stop. We don't have a choice. At the end of the day, let every Cameroonian youth know that we are left to ourselves. We are weapons in the hands of others. We are the only ones that truly care for ourselves. And we are also saying that we will not do unnecessary things except that which is necessary. We have gone to polling centers. We have voted. We will, after now, submit ourselves to hard work. Submit ourselves to creative ideas to rescue ourselves. We will not do unnecessary things to benefit any politician. No politician will benefit from our blood. May God bless us. May God bless the nation of Cameroon. May God bless the citizens of this nation. May God bless the governments that he has put in place. The ones he has put in place. We don't speak as young boys that don't know what to say. I did gender studies and law. My greatest passion, apart from ministry. In fact, ministry came as an interception. My greatest passion was to be one of the best lawyers this nation ever produced. Human rights law. But we have seen clearly that there is something that needs to change. We don't know where the change is coming from, but we are just doing the best we can. And that's why I say it's very important that you don't go around trying to downplay the input of others and make it senseless. Don't